The Switch December Report with your host, Redkwan. I mean, we were trying to get Morgan Freeman, but that didn't work. So I'm going to start doing this whole Switch insert month here, report each month. Probably, unless I get bored of it. And the point of it is to talk about how the Switch is doing and what to expect going into the next month. It's pretty self-explanatory actually, but you know, I gotta go and tell everybody what's going on. Hello all 25 of you, I'm Redkwan, and without further ado-ba-dee-ba-doo, let's get into this. December 2017, we got the release of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad DLC, and Yooka-Laylee. And, these two. But those were the main ones. And, I didn't play any of them.
Way to go, Redkwan! You really knocked this video out of the park!
Honestly though, do I even have the right to make this video if I haven't played a single Switch game from December? Probably not, but I'm in too deep at this point. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a huge open-world RPG, and was generally pretty well received. Although, like I said, I haven't played it, so, The Breath of the Wild DLC was also pretty well received, and while I haven't played it, I basically know what it's all about. It's got a motorcycle. Yeah. Okay, honestly, that's pretty much all I know. And then there's Yooka-Laylee, which, while being a broken, buggy little game when it first came out, apparently runs a lot better on the Switch. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't played any of these. So in general, a pretty good December. Some big games, some smaller games, some good games, probably some bad games buried in there somewhere. As for the Switch itself, it was the best-selling item on Black Friday, and it didn't even have a discount, so it's doing pretty well. Although in November overall, I think the sales were a bit lower than people expected. December, the holiday season, I'm guessing the Switch sold another few million this month, and it's probably a pretty safe bet that the financials for Switch consoles and game sales are pretty good right now. So now the main part of the video, hopefully. I mean, I need to fill another page, so it better be. January 2018 is coming up quick. What games are coming out next month? From what I could see on Nintendo's website, not all that much. The biggest game is Lost Sphere, which is a top-down RPG type thing, but it doesn't look like too big of a game. More of a bigger indie game type of feel. It's a bit strange actually. Nintendo has had big game after big game, having a big title or something along those lines pretty much every month since the release of the Switch. March had Zelda, April had Mario Kart, May didn't have anything too big, but it did have some good third-party games like Minecraft. June had ARMS, July Splatoon, August Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, September Fire Emblem Warriors, October, what was in October again? Nah, not important. And November was also kind of just a third-party month with Doom, Rocket League, some other ones. You know, looking at these things now, Nintendo hasn't released a Nintendo game since October, and they probably won't until after January. What happened to the whole spreading out releases to avoid game droughts thing? Well, the point is, January will probably be the most underwhelming month for Switch games so far, unless something big happens that we just don't know about yet. A big talk of January up to this point has been a Nintendo Direct. Do I think it'll happen? Yeah, it probably will. Nintendo has had Directs or had announcements most months during the Switch's life, and we still don't really know anything about 2018. Will it be a huge blowout like last year's Switch event? I kinda doubt it. Yeah, it's January, the same month of the big Nintendo event last year, but it's not like they're revealing a new system again. I think the January Direct will probably highlight a lot of what the year has in store, and I would really like them to show off Metroid. Nah, that probably isn't happening. In terms of console and hardware sales, don't expect a whole lot. January is historically a bad month for retail because Christmas, and a lot of people who would have bought the Switch in January just got it for Christmas in December. I think the sales will still be pretty good, seeing as the Switch has just kept on selling, but I think it'll be a pretty quiet month, both in terms of games and financials. Here's a bit of a summary. December saw the release of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad, and Yooka-Laylee, which were all pretty alright to good, and a bunch of indie games. Switch sales were probably pretty great, however next month's sales will probably slow way down, and there won't be too many new big games, unless Nintendo reveals something big coming in January, which doesn't seem too likely. January 2018 will, however, have a big Direct, in which quite a bit will be revealed about Nintendo's plans for the year, but I wouldn't expect it to have much of an impact on the games in January. I'm sure the Switch had a good December financially, a decent one in terms of games, and we'll probably have a down month for both in January. Yep, I guess that's about it for today. this has concluded your December 2017 Nintendo Switch Report with your host, Redkwan. How did you think the month went for the Switch? Good? Bad? Not all that much of anything? How do you think 2018 will go? Let me know. I'm Redkwan, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.